difference between the concept of voter suppression versus voter fraud? Can you tell me? What is voter fraud? Somebody using the Chicago approach. My wife's from Chicago. Vote often, vote early, vote often. Think about that. That's called illegal. You get one vote, not often. Once. Do we have a lot of voter fraud in America? Do we have a lot of people who are not eligible to vote, who vote and it gets counted? Do we have a lot of people who vote twice? Do we have, for example, does Strickland go out to the local cemetery, copy down the names of dead people, and then go register them to vote at with his home address? Then he gets all these ballots and he fills them out and votes them. Does Strickland do that? Yeah, he does, but do very many people? Is that common? Is there a lot of that going on? I don't know. Gave you some ideas, didn't I? Right? Now, the Republicans are arguing this is an issue, this is a problem, and we need to curtail it. So we should require that when you come in to vote, you show at least one picture ID with your signature, depending on how far down the road you want to go. I want to see 3 forms of ID, your birth certificate, your passport, and I want 2 witnesses, one of whom's got to be a priest, okay? Now, come on and vote. Well, if you went to that extreme, if you really started putting, I don't know if you want to call them obstacles, requirements of proof on someone to vote, then you get accused of suppressing the vote, voter suppression. If you go around and say, we're going to shorten the early voting period from 14 days to 8 days, and they say, well, wait a minute, it's usually the minorities and in the poor districts that you see all the early voting going on. So when you reduce that voting period, you're going to suppress the vote in those low-income minority districts. Is that true? Well, that's what the Democrats are saying. That the Republicans, using this as a shield, are out there actually trying to suppress the vote among Democrats. Who's right? We don't know, do we? Say again? Don't know. But are you aware of the arguments? Yes, ma'am?
How do we know that our votes actually count?
We don't.
So what?
As far, I voted last Saturday a week ago. And, you fill out that ballot. How many of you have voted? Good deal. The rest of you better or you fail the course, okay? The ballot is 4 pages. All kinds of constitutional amendments, and do we keep the judges, and what about this tax idea? No. So you better know what you're doing before you go in the voting booth, right? Once you do, though, you go in, you fill it out, and as you're walking out, you yourself take them out and you feed them into the machine where they're supposedly counted. For all I know, that's a shredder. I don't know. So we got to trust somewhere.